Today was our last. Would we really be focusing on whatever it is that we're focusing on right now? This is a question that I've been asking myself a lot lately, and it's been one of the most empowering questions that I've ever started to ask myself. And I invite you to ask yourself this as well. If today was your last, would you be focusing on whatever it is that you're focusing on right now? Now, I know that may sound a little bit unwanted as far as thinking about being your last day. Obviously, everybody is enjoying being here right now, and we're not thinking about, today being our last day. However, are we promised any more time than what we're experiencing right now? Are we promised tomorrow? Are we promised next week, next month, next year? Well, of course, the answer to that is no. And so by asking myself that question, I've realized that in this moment, if I'm anything other than enjoying life, enjoying being in the green zone, enjoying the momentum carrying me towards all of the things that I want to be, do, and have, then that's not acceptable for me, because I'm taking my time right now for granted, because this moment of now is all that we have. And so that has been an amazing question. And when you start to ask powerful questions, you always receive powerful answers, and the answers that you'll receive will be the honest truth as far as, well, would I be focusing on this? Well, absolutely not, if it's anything other than blissful and enjoyable. And no matter what it is that we're doing in life, we can find a way to enjoy it. And that's my suggestion to all of us, is whatever it is that we choose to do moment by moment, find a way to enjoy it. Because if this moment was your last, do you want to be enjoying yourself, or do you want to be your last moments to be one of those of worry and doubt and fear and powerlessness? Of course not. We want it to be joyful. We want to enjoy ourselves. And so when we ask this question, the answers that we receive back will be those that will inspire us to let momentum build and let our energy pick up, and to move towards the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And this is something that I really invite everybody to ask yourselves when you want to really have your intention to be in that green zone, and to let momentum carry you to all the things that you want to be, do, and have. And you want to see these things manifest in your life in all areas of health, finances, relationships, everything. If we allow our momentum to increase, we're going to constantly see evidence of that. Our stories that we tell are going to get better and better and better and better. And we can enjoy this life, let every part of it surprise and delight us, not having to know the details of how, what, when, where, and who. Just allowing things to unfold naturally and exactly how they should, in perfect timing, because they always do. If this moment was our last, what would we be doing? And that also opens up our mind to start thinking about the things in this physical reality that we really enjoy, that we really love. Maybe it's spending time with family, maybe it's traveling, maybe it's, doing whatever it is that you love to do. You can do that. And the more that you choose to live your life doing those things, the higher our vibration, the higher our energy is going to be, which intensifies all areas of our life. My advice to all of us, and the advice that I take myself, is I want to spend every single moment doing those things that I enjoy doing the most. And obviously there's other things that we need to do. If you're someone that loves to bungee jump, that's your favorite thing to do on the earth, well, obviously you're probably not going to spend every moment of every day bungee jumping. You may like to, but there's other things that you need to do, like eating and sleeping. But the point is, if we start really thinking about life in that way, as far as, what do I love? What would I be doing right now if this moment was my last? We'll actually start allowing ourselves to experience those things more and more and more and more and more, because where we place our attention is where we place our energy, and where we place our energy is what we begin to see manifest. And the more that we're thinking about things that we love, it makes our energy in totality great for all areas of life. So just because I have a goal to manifest something in health, to get my health somewhere, I don't have to be thinking specifically about health to allow my energy to benefit me in the area of health. I could be doing that bungee jumping activity, be doing the things that I love, and it will transfer over into all areas of my life. Because when you're in that green zone energy, it doesn't matter what the specific activity that you're doing is. If you're in bliss, you're in bliss. And if you're in bliss, you're magnetic. And if you're in bliss, you're bringing everything that you want to be, do, and have into your experience rapidly, in perfect timing, in ways that'll surprise and delight you in the areas of health, relationships, finances, everything. So we don't have to focus on the specific subject in order to allow our energy to benefit and become magnetic towards that specific subject. You could be bungee jumping and have an amazing idea about how to get your health where you want it to be, because you had the powerful asking about your health prior to. And now that you're in that amazing energy where you're able to receive the answers, that's where the answers will come. Always great to remember that the same place that you ask the question, the energy that you ask the question is not going to be the energy that you receive the answer from. I'll say that again. If I'm asking a question as far as how can I make more money, for instance, I'm asking that question from a space of right now I don't have enough money. So that's a certain energy, and I'm asking how can I make more? How can I create more money? And so I'm not going to be able to receive that answer from the same place that I asked the question, because the place where I asked the question from is from this energy of not having enough. But when I'm bungee jumping or when I'm doing something, and I'm using bungee jumping as an example because that's what we're talking about, it could be anything. But when we're up in that green zone energy to where now we're a match to what the answer is of more money, which is, you know, when you have more money, how would you feel? Well, you feel blissful, you feel free, you feel excited, you feel happy, you feel fun, you know, all of these things. So when you're doing anything in life and you're having fun and you're feeling free and you're feeling blissful, so where in this example of bungee jumping, that's how you're feeling if that's one of your favorite things to do. I'm not saying go out there and bungee jump. I'm saying whatever it is for you that has the feeling of freedom attached to it, and the feeling of happiness and the feeling of fun and the feeling of, you know, all of the things that are attached to what it would feel like for you to have more money. When you're experiencing that energy, that's when all of a sudden, boom, the idea comes in your head as far as how to go out there and create more money. And then you follow through with that, because now that's inspired action, and that is how it works. The receiving of the answer has to come from the energy of what it would feel like, what it would be like to already have accomplished whatever it is that you desire. It's not going to come from the second that you ask, how do I make more money? If you're trying to figure that out now and you're trying to go do it, then you're trying to figure that out from the energy of lack, of not having enough. And that's motivated action, which is going to take a lot more time. It's going to be a lot more energy, a lot more effort. It's not going to be as fun. And that's going to give you more contrast, more experiences of wanted and unwanted. And then you're going to have more clarity, and then you're going to be able to focus on that and all the things that we've been talking about. However, if we ask any powerful question and we just allow that question to be there, knowing that we've asked it, knowing that we're going to receive a powerful answer when we're in the energy to be able to receive, just let it go for now, and then go out there and live life doing what we can do, those hell yes activities that put us high up in the green zone, and then we'll receive the answer in the most unexpected ways, in the most unexpected times, and it'll happen. You notice how a lot of times you're taking a really warm and comfortable shower, and then boom, you have an amazing idea come. Why is that? Because in that shower, in that warm shower, you're just appreciating the warm water, and you're feeling good, and the water feels so great hitting our bodies, and then all of a sudden you have those ideas because the energy that you're in is one of receiving. And so I'm so excited for us to become aware of what we're doing in the moment, where our energy is, and receiving these amazing, amazing ideas that will come to us when we're in the energy and we're able to receive them. We're not going to receive the answer in the same energy that we receive the question, but when we have the question, we can get really, 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 really excited. And the more excited that we get, the faster that the answer will come. We can get really, really, really excited that we don't have to know how, where, and when it's going to come, but it will come in the most amazing way, and it'll surprise and delight us every time in perfect timing. And we are always moving towards everything we want to be, do, and have. Everything is working out for us. It always is, and it always will be. I'm so excited for us all. Let's do it together.